Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here with my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 84 and my discussion for the preview for Episode 85. Now, let me start things off and say that I decided not to do a preview for Episode 85 just because I couldn't really find anything in the preview to write about for a script for a preview. So that's why that didn't happen. If you guys would like one, it would be awesome if you could just give me some ideas or something and I can get that up on the channel at some point during this week. That would be cool. Now, episode 84 was another nice episode showing Goku and Gohan getting ready for the tournament. I hope all the episodes leading up to the tournament are good, as they've done a really good job with all the episodes so far. But I did have a few problems with this episode, but I'll get into that later. And I hope these are minor problems. I'm still not sure. The only way I would be able to tell is if the studio clarifies on what's going on within Dragon Ball Super. But other than that, I did enjoy the episode. So in the last episode, they were going over people that they wanted for the team, and Goku decided to go visit Krillin in number 18, or Android 18. So Goku and Gohan, they go looking for Krillin, and we get to see Krillin as a police officer, and he's doing various jobs around the town. Then Goku and Gohan try to ask Krillin to join the tournament, and he's wondering about it. And 18 is so rude to her husband. Like, this is a weird marriage. She's saying that the training gear upstairs will be a waste if he doesn't enter the tournament. So Krillin, he's still training, so I would say that there's worth in that right there. Like, he doesn't have to fight to get the benefits from his training. He's still training, improving his body, improving its strength. That's worth in its own right. But anyways, Goku invites 18 and she wants a reason to join, and she notices that something is up with Goku and Gohan, the way they're talking about this tournament, the way they're discussing it, and it's kind of like how Vegeta noticed that something was up when they invited him to the team. And Goku, he promises 18 prize money, so she decides to join the tournament too. And Gohan, before Krillin joins, he wants to test Krillin's strength because, well, he died in the image battle that they had with Krillin and Basil. And it's a very valid reason, and most of the cast in Dragon Ball is weak, so, you know, this is involving the fate of the universe, so we need strong people on this team. And most of the power-ups for the characters stop at Cell or Boo, so no one really powered up at Beerus or anything like that, or Frieza's return. So all these characters are weak, and they're stuck in the Dragon Ball days, pretty much, the Dragon Ball Z days. I'm sorry, but this fight between Krillin and Gohan, it was hilarious. This was a very funny fight. So the fight starts, and Krillin is attacking Gohan and all that, and Gohan is just blocking, and Krillin says, "What's wrong? Can't go full strength against me." And Gohan starts beating Krillin immediately, and then he knocks him into a large rock. 2 blows. It's like when Vegeta heard Beerus beating Goku. 2 blows. So Krillin, he flies up, he uses Solar Flare on Gohan, but he keeps going with the Solar Flare, and he uses a new technique called Solar Flare times 100, which is white, and it seems like the effects of Solar Flare stay for a while. It's brighter, obviously, and Krillin, he uses this opportunity to knock Gohan out of the ring. And I already said this, but it's becoming very obvious that this tournament will be technique-based. And yeah, it's called the Tournament of Power, but that will happen later on in the tournament, I'm guessing. And Krillin has a lot more techniques up his sleeve, or that's what they implied, and they're going to get a lot more creative with the fights in Dragon Ball Super, which is something that the show has needed anyway, because some of the fights, you know, people are like, oh, these fights are epic, these fights have great animation, but they're kind of boring. So hopefully this tournament will be a lot more interesting. I'm sorry for this joke, because I normally don't make these kind of jokes in my videos, but I swear Goku got turned on after he saw Krillin fight. Like, he saw this and he was just like, Krillin, not bad. Oh my god. Goku's love for fighting in Dragon Ball Super has gone too far. Too far. It seems that they're pushing that Goku and Gohan see power, and maybe the humans and other characters like Piccolo, they see more strategy in fighting, I guess. And Goku, you know, he's turned on and everything. He challenges Krillin to a fight. Goku challenges Krillin to a fight, and they're going to fight on top of one of Mr. Satan's buildings. And I was wondering how this would turn out because Goku is above Krillin. He's way above Krillin. And there's a flashback to Dragon Ball, which was reanimated and it looked great. They use the rules for the Tournament of Power, and Krillin is using multiple Destructo Discs, and he's using fake outs, and he tries to knock Goku out of the ring immediately, and Goku has to go Super Saiyan to stop this. So Krillin takes the opportunity to hide in the rubble that's been created, and Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, and Krillin is literally shaking from his power, and then they have a Kamehameha clash, and they're going back and forth, but 18 decides to stop them because, well, Krillin could have died, and it's a battle royale, so it won't always be one-on-one. And Krillin, he's on the ground. His hands are shaking from the difference in strength. And I liked seeing this because it shows the difference in the characters and how far Goku has advanced and how far behind Krillin is compared to Goku. And Goku decides that their efforts are enough, and the fight stops. And Goku admits that he and Gohan need to learn from Krillin and 18. And what Goku and the Saiyans are missing is teamwork. And Goku, he always wants to fight alone. Vegeta wants to fight alone. And Gohan probably wants to fight alone too. Goku asks 18 about 17. And apparently they talked on the phone a while ago. And he has become a park ranger. But she doesn't know where he is because she didn't ask for some reason. It's like, that's your brother. But, you know, hey. The whole thing about 17 being a park ranger was stated by Toriyama in an interview a few years ago, so it makes me wonder if other things that he said in interviews will show up, like Super Saiyan White or the Makaio Shin. It would be great to see these concepts in Dragon Ball Super. Goku also has never met 17, and that's a fun fact because, like, you don't really think about it, but it did happen. Like, he never met this guy. Goku was sick when 18 and 17 were around, I believe. I'm not sure if he was sick for all of it, but I know he was sick for a good part of it, so you just have to remember that. And Goku is going to ask Dende to find 17, and there are 38 hours till the Tournament of Power begins. Hold on. Wait a minute. It's been 2 hours since they got back. They talked about different team members. They fought Krillin and all that. But wasn't it dark outside, or wasn't there just a random storm in the show? What the heck is going on? That can't just happen in a time span of 2 hours. So you mean to tell me there was a random storm, and then it just kind of ended in 2 hours? Okay. It looked like the day ended to me, but okay. Now, what I didn't like about this episode, Krillin should not be able to keep up with Goku or Gohan unless they were holding back in these fights, which is what I'm guessing. And Krillin states that Gohan is holding back, so we know that, but we don't know about Goku. And Goku and Krillin shouldn't have a beam clash at all. Even if Goku was holding back, it's still a little bit weird that this happened. And there have been multiple points in the series where they can't hit the villains at all. If you think back to Frieza, Piccolo, Krillin, and Gohan couldn't touch Frieza in his final form. And apparently in the manga, Frieza couldn't touch Goku when he was a Super Saiyan. And most of the characters couldn't touch Cell. So Goku, he went Super Saiyan Blue in this fight. Now, for the examples, I use villains mostly for the examples. So let's just say Goku is like Frieza or Cell. And Krillin is fighting like Frieza or Cell. He can't touch them. It was weird because Goku was in his highest form, well, almost his highest form, and he and Krillin had a back and forth. It just doesn't make any sense, even if it was just with beams. I know in pure strength, Goku would have probably killed Krillin, but even with just the Kamehamehas, like even Goku's Kamehameha was bigger than Krillin's Kamehameha, so I don't know. There was also a new ending starring Bulma. It wasn't my favorite ending, but it was still a good ending. It implies some of the team-ups that may happen in the tournament. And jumping into the preview for episode 85, Goku is fighting a skinny, fat Boo. I don't know where that came from. And I think Goku's search for all the team members will end in this episode. I'm guessing they're going to not do the search for the team members for too long. And there really isn't much to say on this. That's kind of why I didn't make a preview, because there's no point in doing it. And this episode will show off each universe and how they're getting ready for the tournament too. I'm not sure if they're going to show all of them, but we did see Universe 11. We saw Kaba, so a few people are there. So what did you think about episode 84, and what did you think about the preview for episode 85? Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surmo11. See you next time, and peace out.